Obviously, we've Brexited. You were a major force in the whole sort of Brexit agreement. How do you think we've done so far?
Well, I'm slightly driven mad by this assumption that seems to be around that Brexit is failing. And you talk to so many people and they will say this to you. And it is simply not true. Britain was the fastest growing big economy in Europe in 21 and 22. Mm-hmm. We've seen the ONS revise the statistics. Our trade is the biggest it's ever been. We've got a whole set of new reforms that have come through after Brexit. The truth is, we changed this country's entire economic model, took it out of a customs union, took it out of a single market, changed so much about the way we run it, brought democracy back home. You can't even see any of this in the growth figures. And all of those people who said it was an inevitable disaster, we'd have a recession, everything would go wrong, it's simply not proven to be the case. And I just wish the government would talk about that and say it a bit more rather than kind of giving in the whole time to those who say it's all been a bit of a waste of time, hasn't it?
I don't know why they don't do more and show more about how, in a way, a success it has been, because we now have the freedom to move, and also we can work with other countries without having to get the permission of the EU. And this is great. This is great, especially with the African countries that we can work with. Yeah. If anything, people called it, it's racist, this is that. It isn't. We're opening the door to countries that aren't necessarily full of mostly white people.
Absolutely. I've talked to quite a few people from African countries at this event in the last 24 hours, and almost without exception, they wanted to talk about trade relationship between Britain and the UK and how there are new opportunities after Brexit. I know that will sound a bit implausible to people as a kind of normal subject of conversation, but that's really what they have been interested in, and we absolutely can deliver on that. Brexit is about bringing democracy back home, running our own affairs, taking our own decisions, and we can now do that, and we should be excited about that as a country, not mired in gloom about it.